Hello everybody, this is Bob. I'm the CEO, COO, and the head kitty litter cleaner for Shensilvers. I'm making a little video here because there's an awful lot of people that don't get to come here. Some of you have adopted some of our kittens. I thought maybe you'd like to kind of see all about where your kittens are raised. We sit on about 5.5 acres here. We get to mow that big field out there. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes it gets mowed, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on the kitty load. We're kind of nestled back here in the forest in the Shenandoah Valley. We're kind of fortunate here because all of that forest that you see around here will never be built in. It's old growth forest, and there's ravines on either side of us, so nobody's going to ever be able to build in those areas. And so let's go in the house and see what the guys are doing. And there's no telling what they're going to be doing. They run free in here. And here we go. And here's Brenda and Leo, the love of her life. Yeah, for those of you who think that males aren't affectionate, he puts that question to rest because he's very affectionate, especially with her. So this is the inside. You see the guys all around, and they live in here with us. They're not caged up anyway. We're gonna go over here and take a look at Sam. That was a fast. Oh, Brenda's got. This is Cookie's little boy. He's about 4 or 5 days old right now, and yeah, he's an energetic little guy. He's doing real well. He's doubled his weight in 5 days, so he's doing good. And Cookie's a great mom. She's only got one, so she's taking very good care of him. There she is in her little pen. This is her little pen that we keep her in. We have to keep him pinned up. He gets around. Those ribbons up there on the mantle are just a couple that represent Diamond, our grand champion, and Chrissy. She's our grand premier and has national and global wins. We normally, for those of you who have been here, you can see out in the room, the ribbons are down, and I'll tell you what's going on out there when we get out there. Let's go see if Sam's over here. Sam stays in our office because, as you well know, I have to know what the boys are doing, but he loves it in there. He gets to see us a lot. That's the office. And so he's a happy guy in there. Coming around here, you see the cat tree there. Brenna and Tommy's mom, Barbara Burton, gave us that when she moved to Florida. She didn't have room for that, I guess, and she offered it to us, and we took it, and they love it. You can see Harley down in there. She's our resident rag doll. She's about 14 years old, and she gets along very well with all of our guys. You see that blanket there? That was given to us by Tammy and Jerry Bulvis, Lexi's mom, and if you look at the website much, you'll recognize it from a lot of the shots that we take have that in it. There's Chrissy over there, I think. That's Chrissy on the, yep, on the table. They were asleep, so they're kind of lagging around here. We'll get the laser light out after a bit and see if we can't get them stirred up. This is their room. We used to have a gate up across here that we could put them back there if we wanted to. We took it down because we used to do that if we had company, but if you come here you have to like cats. If you don't like cats, I guess you can't come here. So so we took the gate down. That's a dryer that's sitting over there. It helps us keep everybody cleaner. It's easier for us to wash them. It's a real nice piece of equipment. Brenda's in Allie's pen over here. Looks like
and so
looks like Star's coming for a visit, but these are Allie's kittens.
Here's Allie.
And there's Allie. She's doing real well.
Hi, baby.
And there's some of the kittens. And
Baby too.
yeah, lift that baby up. Let's see that baby. Look at that little dude, would you? They're cute. These are a little over 3 weeks right now, so they're about to start on food and so forth next week. This is the view they get, and
what are you doing out of here?
you see the extra wide windowsills. Star's on one of them right there now. They'll often be up there either looking at their kittens or looking outside at the squirrels and anything from a squirrel up to a bear, actually. Here's Jada's kittens. There's one of them anyway. The other 2 are down there, but they're just 5 days younger than Allie's, and they're getting along real well too. So
this is Jada's little girl.
yeah, Jada's little baby. So this room out here is dedicated just to them, and there's a lot of equipment out here. You might be wondering about these little pens here. We have those. That stuff's awfully expensive, but it really is you can change it into a lot of different things. Brenda's in with Star's kittens right now, and this is a blue, which is really rare. We are very fortunate to have gotten this little guy out of this litter. He's just as cute as he can be. He's only about, I think they're right at 2 weeks old right now. And he's a little blue golden. Then there's a golden down there. She had two kittens, and they're both really doing really great. Look at that face on that little guy. But they're doing very well. Those are the 3 or 4 litters that we have right now, and they're keeping us busy. See that area above the windows? We've been doing some painting and cleaning and stuff like that, so those ribbons had to be taken down, and we'll get them back up there sooner or later. And they haven't found their way. They haven't found their way yet, but we'll get them. We'll get them back up there. And over there on that end is Diamond. You can see him. He's that's his little place. He knows pretty much not to come out of there because the girls will put him back in there, especially when there's kittens. And he can get himself in trouble. He's looking like he might want to come out now, and you can already see Stars over here. They're probably communicating somehow that no, you better not come out of there. Now they can go in there. He doesn't mind that, but he can't come out here. So, and here's the ribbons. Just some of them anyway. There's about 150 or 200 ribbons that actually go along the side of this, all along this wall here that we had up. They'll find their way back there sooner or later, I guess. One thing I didn't mention, I should have, because it's very nice for some people that send us some things. These blankets here were from Kim and Scott. That's Raina and Sadie's mom. The ones with a little fringe on them, we use those quite a bit. They're really made out of really soft material. And she made them, and they're real nice. They wash up real good, and the kittens love them because they're really soft. That's some of the cat trees that we have here. There's quite a few, and yes, you do see a cage. That cage is, well, we use it for 3 things. We might use it for a litter. We might use it because somebody doesn't feel real good. We need to kind of keep them isolated and take care of them. Or it's the baby jail. That's right. When one of them does something wrong, we'll put them in baby jail for a couple of hours. You'd be surprised. It does work, and then we'll let them out. Another thing you might have noticed is the little cat trees that are in here. We found those at a cat show. I've never seen those before, and you know, unless you have really small kittens, you don't need these.